Well, now we're this far. Um, Saturday, my dad came, my brother came, my friend Preston came, Cody was here. His buddy came after a while, and then it started raining. We flew the first truss. I think Gina's got a few clips or a clip or something I'll put off after this here. I'll let's fly in a truss with Cody's little boom truck. So we got that, and we got, well, you can see our temporary truss bracing there. We just braced them back, and when we got 3 up, then we tied it in with the purlins. We just skipped the purlins going up, and then I had to fill in. There's a doubler on the wall, and then the ridge is weird up there, but that's fine. It all lines up. Just a couple extra boards the way we did it. So today, me and Gina put the 2x4s on the bottom cords there and spaced things a little bit. It was all pretty decent. And then we put the little, tied some angle bracing in there. But that's what we got so far. Gotta put, I think we'll slide the roof tin on there next. It's a little slow with just me and Gina this morning, but I get things done. Cody got home a little bit ago and helped us put the top girt board on there, top of the wall. The rye is, well, I don't know, there it is. We got 1.74 inches of rain. And we're supposed to have some days in the 60s yet, so some of this was laying in the so dry. I just hope it didn't sprout and then didn't have enough to go on. There is rye in here, it's just scattered. To look at the other stuff, but yeah, this project's going all right. It's just never as fast as I want, but we're getting there. I get the tin on now. At least we got that for the, I don't think I'm putting a gable tin on that end this fall yet. We'll see if I add to this next summer. I'm thinking I'm just going to put a shed off of this end. We'll just go 12 down to 10 and put something here that'll make a couple of calving stalls or someplace to raise a steer or steers so they can stay by themselves. Something we can just put a little run out for them right there. They get a place to go in and out. Throw around bale feeder outside and somewhere for grain. Okay, I'll get more of this when we get some more progress here. All right, then a continuation of the barn video, cow shed video. Not calling it a barn, I'm calling it a cow shed. I have the steel to put on that end. There goes Cody and Simon. I don't know, I put an exhaust pipe on a D8 or something. I'm out of red screws. My estimating fellow, I got enough white screws to put the roof on twice, but he shorted me on wall screws, so I got to get some screws. And Cody's supposed to be getting me a lift. We got a little roof piece there to put on, and we got a little roof piece there to put on, and we got the ridge to put on. And right now I'm standing in here because we just got done putting that wall on. The wind was getting a little bit iffy, but we'll get that on, get that lift here, and put, well, I got the lift here. I might as well put that end on there and the trim on there, and then I'm done with that end. Like I said, this side is going to be unfinished for the winter. A hay bale stack for a windbreak. So I don't know, we found a few building anomalies in it as we were going here, but nothing too bad. That side we lost a little distance on a grade board and then gained it back. There's humps and things. If I did this every day by the third or fourth one, we'd know exactly what we were doing and be really good at it, but I don't plan on building a lot of these. It's not my favorite thing here. Let's go out here to the edge of the shade. Oh yeah, she's looking like a shed. I'm gonna throw up a short right after this, so you guys will see some. Give you a little barn teaser here. Well, here we are up in the jerry lift, putting the rake trim on. This roof and metal and trim business, I'm not for it, but it's getting there. Miraculously, the rye has started growing. We're gonna see, I guess, how tough of a plant it is, because it ain't gonna have much going before it shuts down from probably snow on it, which would be fine so them 50 pigeons would quit eating it. Gina on the ground. Cows over here. I'll come down and we'll talk about this barn. The travel beeper's a little weak. Well, here's, like I said, the rye is starting. It should have looked like that 4 weeks ago. So, as long as them roots will stay alive. Well, there's the shed from Southside. It's, I know I had my doubts at a few points here if we were ever going to get there, but we got there. I wish I had a bunch of rough cut lumber to slap on these walls right now, but I do not. I got a bunch of 1-inch ash, but I considered putting that vertical on there, putting some strip boards across and putting that vertical, but I don't want to put that. I gotta get some tamarack cut up or something. See what I can find. It's not ideal, but for this winter I'm putting cattle panels on the inside of the green posts and drive some steel posts in between where they can't bash it into the wall. And I'll put some wood spacers in there if I have to. I'm gonna come 3 bays. I'm gonna go. The 9 cows that are going to be out in here can have the 24 by 30. They'll all fit. That gets them out of the weather. It's more room than they had last year. Going in and out of the back of the other barn that's full of square bales now. So then that'll leave me clean and dry for this year. It's a step in the right direction. I can make this into 2 15-ish by 16 calving pens. So get the lift there. I'm going to slide the few pieces of leftover lumber and some tin pieces that I got. I don't know, I got 3 extra pieces of roof tin. We're a little bit overestimated on that, I guess. I'm not sure. But I will have a use for them. They'll cover 9 feet of the shed next summer. Hopefully next summer. So I'll put the center post under that truss. And I'm going to come out this way with a 12-foot shed, which will leave me 10 feet of clearance on this end. And I know when I started out talking about this, talking about round bales and everything else, but what I want is something set up for the cows. This shed end is probably not going to get, it'll have a full roof over it, but probably not going to get, actually have tin on the walls. I want to set the whole thing up with gates, panels, split it into something. Steers can go in here, wean calves can go in here. Ideally, what I need to get my hands on is a bunch of oil pipe, sucker rod. I'll build a gate so that it fits. Then I'll move this out so the cows got a little, we'll give the cows an extra bay. And I don't know, maybe I'll tin the shed 8 feet or something. That caused me to put an extra post in, I guess. Or maybe I'll do the walls, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about leaving it open, and then if I do everything right, you can pinch the cows in here. I'm gonna put a little bit of a chute right here so you can load out where the horses are, and just swing a panel right there. Put the head gate in here so you can just squeeze them in that end and put them out that side. If you got a calving problem, you can run the cow in it. And they can just go right back out when they're done. Let them out and run them through the horse corral. So yeah, I got a little bit of fencing here to do, and I'm sure when the cows get in here I'll show that, but looks like I got a week or 2 of weather yet that isn't too terrible. So I can work in here putting panels and gates and whatever if I need to, if it's raining or the weather sucks. It's got a roof over my head, so. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for watching, and I'm really happy to be this far. Tomorrow I'm going to woods with a dog again.